Hello and welcome to this new session. In this session, we'll be exploring the town. We'll be learning vocabulary related to directions, some of the verbs such as to know, to go, to see, to book, to reserve, and to drive, and to go past. We'll be using within this context some of the phrases related, such as to say, is there or are there, or do you know, and as well asking for public transport and how to explore and other places to explore while you are traveling in the Middle East. Let's start. First of all, if you want to ask where is the place, all you need to say when, followed by the name of the place. So if you say where is the bank, as here you would say when el bank. When el bank, where is the bank? Simply, instead of the bank, just add another vocabulary, and we can have a good amount of them, such as if you want to say when السفارة, where is the embassy? When المصرف, where is the bank? When البريد, where is the post office? So all you need to say is just use when, which means where, and then followed by the name of the place. Here we've got a couple of examples. We've got the Arabic, we've got the English one, we've got the English transliteration. All you need to do is just always to pause and then practice and then move on. So if you could say when الدكان, where is the shop? وين الدكان? Or وين الدكاكين? وين البنك؟ وين البقال؟ وين مقهى الإنترنت؟ وين المتحف؟ وين السوبر ماركت؟ وين محطة الترين؟ وين الجامعة? Great. Now we know if you want to ask for a place, all you need to do is to start with when, followed by the name of the place. And in this new section, what we'll be looking at new adverbs and prepositions, such as before, after, next to, in front of, behind, or in the central. Why? Simply because unlike some of the countries in the Gulf area, because they have like zip codes or postcodes, most of the other Arab countries, they don't have postcodes. So these actually بعد, after, قبل, before, مواجه, opposite, ورا, behind, جنب, next to, قدام, or wasat, these are actually the postcodes, guys. Why we look at them? Because if you are asking people for a place, they would genuinely use these adverbs or prepositions in order to guide people. So they would say, if you're asking for the pharmacy, where is the pharmacy? You would say وين الصيدلية. And sometimes people would reply الصيدلية بعد السوق. الصيدلية بعد السوق. Or they would say الصيدلية قبل السوق. الصيدلية مواجه السوق. الصيدلية ورا السوق. الصيدلية جنب السوق. الصيدلية قدام السوق. الصيدلية وسط المدينة. So these in the red colored vocabulary, these are the actual postcodes or zip codes or addresses in the Middle East. We also have an easier phrase if you want to ask, is there or are there a place, a location nearby? So first of all, in Arabic, fi, you could use it by starting a sentence, which would mean, is there or are there? And in the gap, you could add any place you are looking for, followed by nearby here, and it is قريب من هون. قريب, which means close, من, from, and هون, which means here. قريب من هون, nearby here. Here is the Arabic script. So you could say في place قريب من هون. في بنك قريب من هون. في مصرف قريب من هون. في مطعم قريب من هون. And all you need to do is to add the place you are after. We've got a couple of examples here in this page. So fi means is there or are there. And if you want to say is there a market nearby here, you would say fi سوق قريب من هون. And here you could either read the Arabic or the English transliteration, romanization, depends how you identify it. So, and the answer, you people might say, أيوة في, yes there is. Or لا ما في, no there isn't. So, a fi or أيوة في, أيوة which means yes, في there is, هون here. Or they would say لا, no, لا. ما في, there isn't. So if fi means there is, then ما في, which means there isn't or there aren't. ما في سوق, there is no market. Again, so if you want to say في بنك قريب من هون, في بنك قريب من هون, and the response would be أيوة في بنك هون. أيوة في بنك هون. Or more people negate, say, sorry, I don't know, they would say. لا ما في بنك. لا, no, ما في بنك. If you want to ask for a museum, في متحف هون. في متحف هون. أيوة في متحف هون. في مقهى إنترنت هون. People must say, أيوة في هون. Yes, there is here. There's one here. Or more people say, أيوة في هناك. It might not be there. You might be close, but not close enough. So people say, yes, but it's over there. Or people would say, المقهى مسكر. المقهى مسكر. So مسكر means closed. So it's a description, adjective. المقهى مسكر, which means closed. Okay, if you practice it again, so if you want to say في, name of a place, قريب من هون, في, name of a place, and then you can say قريب من هون, nearby here. So the response would be a في, yes there is, or no there is not, لا ما في, لا ما في, no there isn't. And this new section, what about? In this new section, we will be exploring when people might guide you further by guiding you through the town, through the city, or through the tiny streets. So we've got a couple of phrases we need to pay attention to. So if people would guide you, the first thing they would say, امشي على طول. امشي على طول. امشي, which means go, على طول, straight, walk straight on. امشي على طول. Then they would say, لف for masculine and لفي for feminine. So they would say لف, which means turn, لف, لف يسار, which means turn left, or لف يمين, يمين, which means right. And then the other thing my people say, either قبل, which means before, or بعد, after. So what normally people would say, walk straight on, then turn left, before or after. So they would say, امشي على طول, walk on straight. لف, if you're talking or they are talking to a masculine. And لفي, if they're talking to feminine. After that, they would say لفي يسار, turn left. بعد, turn left after. After what? Could be أول, which means first. تاني, second. ثالث, third. رابع, fourth. خامس. After that, take a taxi. And what you would be turning left or right after the first or the second, the third, the fifth. House, which is بيت. بناية. دوار. شارع. شارع شارع. So again, if you look at it, if someone would say, go straight, turn right before the third house. So what they would say, talking to feminine, they would say, امشي على طول, لفي يسار قبل ثالث بيت. So that would be the order, and if people would guide you or you guide some of the locals, that would be a very great experience. You never know, you might guide some of the locals as they normally tend to get lost. So this would be very handy if you're around in the Middle East. Again, so these vocabulary you would use in order to pay attention to these phrases if someone is guiding you. So these are the phrases you would need to pay attention to in order to recognize what they're saying if you're asking for a place or you're heading to a certain place. Again, they would say امشي على طول, لف يمين, turn right, بعد, after, خامس دوار, after the fifth roundabout, let's say hypothetically. Now we've got this dialogue to read. Sarah has arrived on a work trip to Jordan and she asks the taxi driver to take her to her hotel. Let's read. Sarah, صباح الخير, good morning. سواق التاكسي, the taxi driver, صباح النور. فندق الشيراتون من فضلك. So من فضلك means please. فندق is hotel, so she said hotel the Sheraton, please. So if you want to ask, if you want to get a taxi and to get in a taxi in order to go to a certain place, all you need to say فندق, the name of the hotel, replace it with your hotel name, and then followed by من فضلك. And the taxi driver will take you then. The taxi driver replied, منيح, inshallah. Good, inshallah, which means hopefully. Sarah says, الفندق بعيد عن المطار. الفندق بعيد عن المطار. Is the hotel far from the airport? And he says, لا, no. هو قريب, it's close, it's nearby. 10 دقائق بس. 10 دقائق, minutes. بس, only, مش أكتر, not more than that. So it only takes 10 minutes, no more than that. And then Sarah says, شكرا. He would always reply, عفوا. We've got another dialogue. M is trying to book a room at a hotel in Amman. M says, مسا الياسمين. مسا الياسمين, and Yasmin means jasmine. مسا الياسمين. An R says at the hotel, مسا الورد. مسا الورد. كيف ممكن أخدمك? How can I help you? مسا الورد. كيف, how, ممكن is it possible, أخدمك to help you. How can I help you? M says, بدي أحجز, I want to book. بدي أحجز, I want to book. So all you need to do is just to memorize this phrase. I want to book. بدي أحجز غرفة ليوم. I want to book a room for a day. بدي أحجز غرفة ليوم. بدي أحجز غرفة ليوم. من فضلك, please. R says, آسف كتير, very sorry. آسف كتير. ما في, there is no. ما في غرفة فاضية. ما في غرفة فاضية. There is no vacant or an empty room. بس في فندق الجمال. But there is Al Jamal Hotel. M says, وين الفندق? Where is the hotel? وين الفندق? He replies, الفندق جنب فندقنا على اليمين. The hotel is beside, next to, hotel, our, because na refers to us. So فندقنا, our hotel. على, which means on, على اليمين, on the right hand side. We've got a new dialogue. Jay needs to find a bank and he asks the receptionist at the hotel. Jay says, صباح الخير, good morning. He replies, صباح الخير, كيفك اليوم? How are you today? كيفك اليوم, how are you today? Here Jay replies, بخير, good, I'm good. الحمد لله, thank God. Alhamdulillah, thank God, or praise be to Allah. وأنت, and you, how about you? M replies, Alhamdulillah, praise be to Allah. Jay says, من فضلك, please. في بنك قريب من هون? Excuse me, is there a bank nearby here? من فضلك, في بنك قريب من هون? M replies, أيوة في, yes there is. البنك الوطني, the national bank. تعرف شارع الملك? Do you know King's Road? Jay replies, لا ما بعرف, no I don't know. لا ما بعرف, I don't know. Then he says, زين, good. زين, من الباب, from the door, ولف يسار, and turn left. ولف يسار. بعدين روح على طول. بعدين روح على طول. Then go straight. So you could either say روح على طول or امشي على طول. Both of them are correct. Choose one. وخذ أول شارع على اليمين. خذ is take. أول شارع, first street. على اليمين, on the right hand side. البنك على اليسار. The bank is on the left. Jay thanks, says شكرا جزيلا. شكرا جزيلا. M replies, عفوا. New vocabulary here to focus on. خذ is to take if you're asking a masculine or telling a masculine. خذ. And if you're talking to a feminine, you say خذي. خذي, take. And if you want to say I know, here's the conjugation. بعرف is I know. بعرف. And if you're asking a masculine, you say بتعرف, do you know? بتعرف أحمد, do you know أحمد? بتعرف البنك, do you know the bank? بتعرف وين البنك, do you know where is the bank? And if you're talking to feminine, you'd say بتعرفي سارة, do you know Sarah? Or you could say بتعرفي وين السوق, do you know where is the market? If you're asking a woman. And the response might be ما بعرف, I don't know. Or بعرف, which means I know. Great, so now we've got R is trying to go to the museum in Amman by taking the public transport. So M says, صباح الخير. صباح الخير, good morning. R replies, صباح النور. بدي روح للمتحف. بدي روح للمتحف. I want to go to the museum. بدي روح للمتحف. I go to the museum. But the overall translation means I want to go to the museum. كيف ممكن? How is it possible? How can I go? من فضلك, please. Then he replies, or normally the reply would be, let's say, امشي برا, go outside. امشي, go or walk. برا is outside. وخذي, and take. باص is bus. رقم, number 82, 82. So go outside and take bus 82. Always remember to pause the video and then play it again whenever you're ready to practice some of the key phrases. She says, شكرا كتير. Thank you very much. شكرا كتير. On the bus, R says, بدي بنزل عند المتحف من فضلك. So it is very important just before you're getting on the bus to tell the driver that you intending to get off the bus at this location. So I would definitely let them know. And how would you do that? Simply you would say بدي بنزل or بدي انزل. بدي انزل, I want to get off. بدي بنزل or بدي انزل, both absolutely fine. عند المتحف من فضلك. I want to get off at the museum, please. So you're notifying so you are letting the driver know, and hopefully he would definitely help you and will let you off to get off the bus at the bus stop. He replies, أهلا وسهلا. You're welcome. أهلا وسهلا. And normally if the bus driver, once he reaches or he arrives at the destination, he would stop and he would say, موقف المتحف هون. This is the bus stop. This is the bus stop for the museum. So we've got two phrases to memorize, very important phrases. If you want to get on a bus or use the public transport in the Middle East, all you need to say to the person you're asking, you would say, بدي روح, I want to go, لا, which means to, and instead of متحف, you could add any place you wish to go to. And if you're taking the public transport, before the bus leaves, all you need to do is to tell the bus driver or the taxi driver, بدي بنزل عند, and then put the name of the place and then followed it by من فضلك. So you could say, I want to get off at the market. You would say, بدي انزل عند السوق من فضلك. I want to get off at the market, please. Or you might want to say, I would like to get off at the post office. So you would say, بدي انزل عند البريد من فضلك. So two very important phrases. بدي روح, I want to go, and بدي انزل, I want to get off. How about if you're driving a car in the Middle East and you're looking to find a place to park? Let's find that out. So you've got M says, من فضلك وين في garage or parking قريب من هنا or من هون. So the word garage in the Middle East is more likely to refer to a parking lot. And that obviously that differs because a garage could be mechanical if your car needs some fixing, but more likely if you're asking for a garage, that would refer to a parking. However, you could absolutely get away by using the word parking, which is, here it is, both the English and the Arabic script. So if you're asking, all you need to say, please, where is a parking nearby here, or is there a parking nearby here? So you say, من فضلك وين في garage parking قريب من هنا أو من هون. Here I say, في واحد قريب, في واحد, there is one, قريب, nearby, من شارع, from street, 7 أبريل, which means 7th of April. سوقي على طول, drive straight on, وعدي الحديقة, drive straight on and go past the park. سوقي على طول, سوقي على طول, وعدي الحديقة, وبعدين, and then, لفي يسار, turn left, بعد البريد, and turn left after the post office. Emma replies, ألف شكر, thank you very much. And he replies, عفوا, you're welcome. وأتمنى لك إجازة حلوة في عمان. عفوا, you're very welcome. and أتمنى لك, I wish you. إجازة, it's a holiday. حلوة, nice, beautiful, pretty. في عمان, in Amman. So it's a nice phrase to use. So I wish you have a lovely holiday in. Instead of Amman, could be anywhere in the Middle East. So you've got a couple of phrases to memorize. If you're asking for a place, all you need to say, من فضلك وين في, the name of the place, followed by the name of the place, قريب من هون, nearby here, and then people might say, drive straight on or drive left. There's a couple of the phrases where we need to pay attention to. So people might say, سوقي على طول, وعدي الحديقة, drive straight on and go past. Now the park could be the house, could be the roundabout, or could be anything else. Here we've got another dialogue similar to the previous one, which is while you drive in the Middle East. So if you're driving, you're doing some sightseeing, and you are not sure if you're on the right road, here we have a couple of phrases that you might need to know. So if you want to ask or greet, depending on the time of the day, here we've got Masal Khair, which means good evening. The shopkeeper replies, Masa al Khair. Jay says, هذا طريق البتراء? Is this the road to Petra? And he says, أيوة. روحي على طول, go straight on, وبعدين لفي يمين. And then turn right. عند الدوار الثاني, by the second roundabout. لا الدوار الثالث, not the third roundabout. قبل المدرسة, before the school. بعدين لفي يسار, then turn left. وبعدين روحي على طول, and then go straight on. Then Jay says, هي بعيدة عن عمان? Is Petra far from Amman? And he says, والله 90 كيلو تقريبا من هون. من هون. So what he says, honestly, it's approximately 90 kilometers from here. So that's asking for the distance. And then Jay says, زين, great. شكرا جزيلا, thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum, peace be with you. And then the shopkeeper replies, مع السلامة, which means goodbye. So all you could take from this dialogue is, if you're driving around in the Middle East and you're not sure you're on the right road, all you need to say, is this the road to this location? So you would say هذا طريق, and then you could add the name of the city or the town. So that would be great for you to guide you around. And now we've got a couple of more prepositions to have a look. على, or which means on. على, on. تحت, under. تحت, under. فوق, above. فوق, above. بين, between. بين. بعد, after. بعد, after. قبل, before. قبل, before. So if you have a look at this map, try to familiarize yourself with it. So we've got police station, mosque, bank, embassy, safara, kaziye, mustashfa, hospital, كنيسة is a church, cinema is a cinema, مطعم is a restaurant, مكتبة is a library, موقف باص is a bus stop, سوق, market, مخفر is a police station, جامع is a university. We've got a couple of gaps here, both in the Arabic and the English transliteration, and all we need to do to look at this map and fill the gaps with these prepositions or adverbs. So we've got جنب, beside or next to, بين, which means between, مواجه, opposite, قبل, before, بعد, which means after. So we've got السينما, gap, المطعم. So here is the cinema and here's the restaurant. What could be the relation between these two places? What would be the location between these two places be? So we've got السينما could be بعد, could be قبل, could be مواجه المطعم. So there isn't right or wrong. Then please feel free to fill these gaps by yourselves. So we've got السوق, which means the market, and then we've got المكتبة. So we could say السوق قبل المكتبة, depending from which location you are looking at the market. So you could say it could be after it or could be before it. السوق قبل المكتبة. The market is before the library. And then we've got السفارة, which means the embassy, and then we've got موقف الباص, bus stop. So you could say السفارة مواجه, opposite, مواجه موقف الباص. And then we've got المخفر, which means the police station. المخفر, the location to the mosque. So it's المخفر بعد الجامعة. المخفر بعد الجامعة. and now we've got the church and the hospital. So that's الكنيسة and المستشفى. Again, depending whether you're standing here, so you would say الكنيسة قبل المستشفى. The church is before the hospital. Or if you're standing here by the petrol station, you would say, whether if you're standing here, you would say الكنيسة بعد المستشفى. And then finally we've got الكازية, which means petrol station. So where is the petrol station located to the hospital? So again, depends where you are standing. So it could be either here and you would say الكازية بعد المستشفى, or if you're standing here, you'd say الكازية قبل المستشفى. Fantastic. And this summarizes our whole session. We've got a number of vocabulary here for you to memorize, to look at it, and to download it whenever you're ready, to practice it and add it to your own glossary. So we've got بعرف, ما بعرف, امشي, خدي, خود, بروح, بتروح, بتروحي, بحجز, بتحجز, بتحجزي, لفي, لف, يمين, يسار, فوق, تحت, بين, قدام, ورا, جنب. أول, تاني, تالت, رابع, خامس. Great. Thank you very much for watching this video session. I hope you had a great time learning some Arabic and memorizing some new phrases while you are on your trip to the Middle East. They'll be absolutely very important and essential to know all these phrases. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, comment and share so other people as well can find useful and benefit from. Till our next session, مع السلامة.